Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Tune in. Welcome to Talk Truth. Come in, man. Now make sure you're rolling with something in your hand, right? Yeah. I'm always keeping it real with Arjunique Clip Life. Oh, I'm big up Pecos, his playlist I'm listening to. How you say? Late shift? What? What with yourself, Gia? Pause for a while. Good night, everyone. Welcome to Talk Truth, my happy place. I'm so excited to be here and thank you for joining me tonight as we discuss pride and ego. What is stopping us from making or taking the next step? Is it our pride? You know, before I jump into things, when I was coming up, my grandmother always say, "Oh, you're full of too much pride." And I never really understand what it means in the terms of if we're going down the road and when we was in the house we have on or in the yard we had barefoot. But then she said, "We're going to shop to buy something." But then, "Oh no, I have to look for my slippers. We can't find my slippers." "Oh, you're full of too much pride. Go along and shop, go back." I never really understood what she's saying. You understand? But now I know while I'm growing and as being an adult, I know I don't want to wear barefoot to go down by the shop. Because why? Not the fact that the ground is hot and I'm walking barefoot, is the fact that people are going to look at me with me 10 commandments on the ground and go down the road. So I don't want to go barefoot because of what people gonna think. Then I think that break out of me in one sense where after I met some of my friends, some are friends, some are acquaintances now. And when I went to their side of the country, we used to walk bare feet on the ground in the community, and it's like nothing. You understand? So I guess certain things we can overcome, certain pride we can put aside, and just live for you and not for anyone. So at that time, when I was much smaller, I know that I did not want to walk barefoot, go down a shop because my friend them are two girls. I mean, not even like me, don't want them to see me barefoot. So I always want to have on a shoe. So they always say you're full of too much pride. And I'm going to speak on pride in the terms of our lifestyle, how we're living. We're full of too much pride, that's why we don't want to take certain steps. We're full of too much pride, that's why we don't want to work certain jobs. Even in relationship, you can full of too much pride that somebody who you think is not good enough or up to your standard, you would not want to talk to because your ego or your pride. What is the difference between the two? Let us jump into the difference. Ego can be defined in simple terms as how a person perceives him or herself. You're too big for certain things. You're superior to others. Others are beneath you. You're higher, you're on certain level, you're higher than others. That is your ego. Your ego boosts, your ego makes you feel as if you're superior to other people. While pride, on the other hand, is feeling one may get after an accomplishment, a success of oneself and someone else. Is the feeling you get after a certain accomplishment. I personally, talking about this, you know, doing talk shows, you get a lot of feedback, and feedback are negative and positive. And I try to work on the negative. It's something that I could improve in. Then I have the room and the space because I want to grow. One of the comments that I receive is that I'm too emotional when doing talk shows. I'm an emotional person. And if these topics relate towards me and my life, why can't I share it? Shouldn't I share what I've experienced before? It will help somebody else who is going through something. If it's to overcome what they're going through. So for me, being emotional, it shows that I put in a lot of heart into this. To me, what do you guys think? Am I too emotional doing talk shows? Just drop a comment down below. And as I said, this is a platform where I don't want y'all to be quiet. I would like you to engage in this conversation that we have weekly by commenting below. And if you're a shy person, you can even go in my inbox and tell me a 2 pointers, whatever you want to outline. Drop it below, man, and share. Share the live. Once you come on, please and thank you. Share it, like up the thing, comment down below, and let me just have a decent conversation. So back to pride and ego. Pride. Hi, Charnel. I see you. Good night. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Charnel, for tuning in. Ego is one's feeling about his or her own self, feeling of I, me, myself. It literally, you're just speaking about you and you alone. Too much of ego. Pride is an emotion which is a result of one's achievement and success, which I just stated. As I was saying, I could remember I had a job. I took a lot of pride in that job, but certain situation happened and then I was out of a job. In that field, I was trying to get back another job, which I couldn't get through because having the experience is one, but the qualification is the other. If you don't have things on paper nowadays, certain things you cannot get, no matter the experience that you have. And I felt as if I will not work no other job if it's not in that field. And I spent almost 6 months home because my pride wouldn't allow me to make the next step. And my ego. But while in my time home, I was trying to humble myself, knowing that who you're going to wait on who to give you or to hand me down, or you're going to put your pride and that sense of superior, like you feel as if you're better than, and go ahead and get a job that's paying your bills, put money on your table, put food on your table, put clothing on your family back and yourself, a roof over your child's head. Let go of that pride and stop feeling as if you're superior to anyone else, and go do what you have to do to find for yourself. And in those months, I humbled myself and I prayed, asking God to help me to let go of whatever is holding me back from taking that step. Whatever is holding you back from making that decision in your life that will bring you to the next level, let it go. If it's pride, put the pride aside and do what you have to do. Let it go and do for you. Ego results in arrogance most of the time, very much. It does. Usually, this leads to self satisfaction and sometimes motivation. That's on the other hand of pride. Will you be satisfied in the step that you take? Motivate yourself in the step that you take. Try to push yourself and build yourself in whatever step that you take. Ego arises slowly because of one's own self, what you think about yourself. Oh, you walk with your head high, not saying that you're not supposed to, but in terms of what? You walk with your head high because, look, me, you're not up on the same level. What level? This is a question that Ibanks and I was discussing the other day. And he was saying, yes, a lot of people better than a lot because money makes you better than other people. And that is a whole different level of conversation. So I turned to him and said, when say money makes us better than each other, that's what you said. When you go inside of the bathroom and you're defecating, you have heartburn. The one we have money don't have heartburns. The ones who have money, the belly don't gripe them. They feel like same gripe. The ones who have money, the belly gripe them. Just like the poor people them are the one without money. The belly gripe them too. So there are different stage of bettering or betterment. He insists that yes, people better, whosoever who have their money better. Me no busy when nobody want to say you could have a $50 million. Nobody no better than me. It doesn't matter what you're doing, I'm doing, we are all living. Once we are on this earth, breathing, talking, have great health, have strength, you're no better than me. Maybe Your ego may be based on false idea and thoughts. How you see yourself. Is it truth? Is it in truth sight? Are you living in your truth or are you living in denial? Pride arises as a result of an achievement and success. It can come, your pride can arise in terms of what you achieve, what you succeed. Ego prevents individuals from apologizing, appreciating from others, and making new friends. You're too big of a person that you cannot apologize. And a lot of people think that, a lot of people dwell on that. Them no more than me, so me not apologize to nobody. Back to me, regardless of who you are and whatever I did, I am not too big to apologize. I will apologize if I have to. But the ego inside of you that have you on certain levels will prevent you from thinking like that. Strong ego could be hurt very easily. Strong ego could be hurt easily. Your ego is so strong, yet still you're easily hurt. The opposite of pride is disappointment. I was very much disappointed about that job, not having it anymore. Very, very much disappointed. And I'm not going to stay long tonight. As I said, drop some comment down below. Get engaged, get involved in this conversation. And also, if you haven't got your Dream Lip Life balm, the balm, link me up, send me a message, go right over Messenger and link me up and order your lip balm and your edible scrubbies. We have in different flavors. Once you message me, I'll tell you what is in stock and then you just purchase. And they're really nice, really, really nice. The scent, how it makes your lips feel, how your lips are throughout the day. If you have dry lips, you don't have to keep reapplying. It have your lips feeling moist. So just link me up and order up the balm and edible scrubbies. How do you stop pride and ego? Can it be stopped? Here it says, you can't stop it. Hi, Mama. Good night. I'm on Talk Truth, okay? Yeah, yeah. How was your day? Okay, you want to say hi to everybody? Come and give a little wave. Oh, my baby just come from. Hi, everybody. Okay, all right, good night. Okay, bye bye. Yes, so how do you stop pride and ego? Do not compare yourself with others. Do not compare yourself with others. Do you? Do what you have to do, and that's that. Do not compete against anyone. Your biggest competition should be you. 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 Don't get up and say, oh, because Jantam have. No. Get up and say, I am going to be better than yesterday. So you compete with your yesterday to make your tomorrow, once it's granted with great health and strength, better. Hi, Jermaine. Good night. Acknowledge the strength of others. Do acknowledge others' strength. Do acknowledge others' strengths. Don't think like are you alone strong. Don't think like are you alone can do it. Think on others that they can do it and they are strong too, right? Encourage those who are weaker than you. Encourage them. Encourage them and build them up. One hand wash the other. So if a person is not weak in certain areas that you are strong in, encourage them, build them, guide them. Any level that you feel you're on, they can be on it too. So don't make your ego be above. Don't let it be above. Admit your mistakes. Admit your mistakes and move on. You make a mistake, admit it. Yes, I've made mistakes. And that took me a long time to learn to do, to learn to admit whatever mistakes I made. Be willing to apologize if you have done something wrong. Be willing to apologize if you have done something wrong. You're not too big of a person that you cannot apologize for whatever you have done. You should be able to. You should be able to apologize and move on. Practice sportsmanship. Do not let appreciation get into your head. Do not let appreciation get into your head. So guys, set that pride aside that is hindering you from taking the next step. Stop feeling superior than, as if you're better than and higher than, and help those who are weaker than. Nothing wrong with an helping hand, nothing wrong with supporting. We all have to do what we all have to do for ourselves, yes. But in the process of doing it, don't belittle others. And it's good to apologize. It's good to let go and move on and apologize in the process of doing so. Many of time our pride and ego holds us back from the next level or from the next step in our lives. We have to differentiate the two and do what we have to do for ourselves. Onwards, I have told myself that on Talk Truths, we're going to stick to a certain time limit. We're not going to go over. We're going to try our best to stick to a certain time limit and run through it and get it on. So guys, I want you to share these posts, share these lives that's on my Facebook page. Support me right through. And I want to thank you all for always supporting those who are supporting. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. And as we leave, we're not going to leave dead and boring. And I hope that I have made a lot of valid points tonight. Old school night, right? I could have what that. And before we go, right? Don't be too discouraged for long. We're flesh. At times the feeling may come across us, but don't let it linger around too long. Get out of that feeling and know that, you know what? The greatest thing is I am strong, I'm healthy, I'm breathing. So there's hope. There's a chance for doing better. So if by any chance throughout the day or you wake up and feeling a bit discouraged or a bit down, it's fine, we're flesh. But don't let it linger around. Don't give it space to breathe too long. And don't beat up yourself. Don't watch what others are doing more than you. Do what you have to do. As I wrote a post, I think it was yesterday, that my little, I don't mind with my little. I don't watch your big, because sometimes a person big is not honest, and your little that you're doing is honest and is right. So stick with your little honesty and your little right, and just push forward and do what you have to do. Whatever your goals are, it will be accomplished in due time. Just always know, put pen to paper. I have notes that I have written down years ago, and by going through my book, I can see them, I reread them, and I date them. And whatever you want to accomplish, or whatever goals you set weekly goals. And once you accomplish them, just tick it off with a smile on your face. Set monthly goals. Set yearly goals. It will come through. Trust me. Have a blessed night, and thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining me. Remember to share, comment, and share, and continue to support the team, right? Take a seat, not true. Bye guys, thank you.